Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back to another video. My name is Ruth Chiji, and today we're going to be talking about a little K drama, a little, just kind of convincing video because I want to convince you guys to watch K dramas. Okay. Um, I have been personally sent here to convince the masses to come and join us. This sounds like a cult, like an introduction to a cult. It is not a cult. It's just a very nice, safe space where we love true entertainment. No shade. No shade to Hollywood, no shade to Bollywood, and no shade, definitely no shade to Nollywood. So today I'm going to be just talking to you guys about why I love K dramas, why you should watch K dramas, and then towards the end I will recommend some of my favorite K dramas that you guys should watch and where you should watch them. If you're new to this channel, I'm just going to give you guys a brief introduction of who I am. My name is Ruth Chiji. I am Nigerian. I love talking. I love talking about anything that I have any form of knowledge on. So that's a lot of things. And K dramas happens to be one of them. So we're going to be talking about some K dramas. Okay, got my notes here. Let's get into it. So I started watching K dramas like back when, like since the 90s. I'm kidding. But I've been watching K dramas for as long as I can remember. I actually started watching them because my sister used to watch them. She would watch, I think, the historical ones and also anime. So, I just like watch her watch them, or I'd watch them with her, but I wouldn't really understand like what I was watching. So that's like the earliest memory I have about watching Asian dramas. But I would say I intentionally started watching K dramas in 2019 when I actually got Netflix. That's when I started. And my first K drama, oh, how could I forget? Prior to Netflix, yes, prior to Netflix. But I've forgotten the year, unfortunately. So this was like even way before 2019. The very first K drama that I watched was was Jewel in the Palace. Jewel in the Palace is a historical drama. I have forgotten the plot. All I know is that drama was sad. That drama was lovely. The drama was beautiful. Um, I feel like now I wouldn't give it as high, like I wouldn't rate it as high because of course we have things that are so much better. But like that drama then was amazing. Listen, if you watch the very first video on my page that I did with my sister, you will know that I love crying when it comes to like shows. I love crying about unserious things, and I just love shows that make me cry. I love sad, meaningful stories. You feel me? So that was definitely one of them. And the second one that I watched is it was called My Name is Kim Samsoon. For those of us that have watched Crash Landing on You, Hyun Bin was in that drama. Yes, I didn't even know it was him, like crazy. But that was my second drama, and I think that was my first modern drama. It was so funny. It was lovely. It was real. So it had a bit of slice of life with comedy and romance. I loved it. I remember watching them on CDs. I think I had like 6 different CDs just for like that drama. It was amazing. So yeah. So now fast forward to 2019, I got Netflix, and I was not able to watch K dramas more, comfortably. And the first drama I watched was, I think, is it To All the Boys, Boys Over Flowers? Yes, Boys Over Flowers. Honestly, I loved it. I know now it's like such a cringe K drama. It's so funny how times change. But then honestly, I loved it. Like I didn't rate it like a 10 or anything. It was just like this was really good. I liked it. And then I quickly went to now watch What's Wrong with Secretary Kim. Now you see that drama is a classic. It is forever gonna be one of my favorite rom-coms. I know it's cringe. I know it's cringe, but like I just love it. I feel like it's one of the dramas that really captures what K-drama romance is truly about. Cringe, cute, but yet like, authentic, if that makes sense. I love K-dramas because they have me crying. That's very important. Listen, you have to have me crying. Of course, not all the time. K-dramas have different genres, and we're gonna get into that in a little bit. But I just love them because of the, emotional roller coasters, and I think they have incredibly learned how to give us a balance of should I say, maybe not all genres in one, but like all feelings in like a drama, you know? So typically K dramas are just one season. We don't even call them seasons, but we just say, oh, this is a K drama. So typically they have 16, there are 16 episodes with at least 1 hour each. So 16 episodes, that's usually the length, you know, and you go through a whole series of emotion, and by the time you're done, you've gotten so attached to this drama, you know. And I'm sure, of course, you know, the same is for other types of media, but I heavily feel it with K dramas. Second, it's going to be the character development. I love a good character development. Listen, I cannot start watching something and episode 1 to episode 12, nobody has changed. The silly girl has not gotten some sense. You know, the rude guy is still rude. I mean, everybody doesn't need to change, but I feel like for particular characters, we should see some character development. And I feel like K dramas do it really well. Their characters are also relatable and complex. I love that so much. I love a complex character. Like, I'm just looking at this character and I'm trying to figure out who is this person? Like, what's going on here? You get what I mean? And I think the third one is actually one of my favorite ones, and that's the cultural insight that I get from K dramas. Now, I think when I started watching K dramas, I think actually 20, no, I think it actually started when I just watched my first K drama, as I said earlier on, which was Jewel in the Palace. Now, since it's a historical drama, you know, they showed a lot of their like culture and their cooking, their outfits, their traditional outfits, their just how they do their things. And I fell in love. Oh my God, guys, like I loved the cooking scenes. I was like, give me some Korean food right now. I fell in love with learning Korean. I remember, like, I think it was actually a few years ago, and I got interested in just learning about the Korean language. Do I know Korean? Next question. Next is going to be the aesthetic cinematography. Now, I love things that look good. And wow, you know, one thing about K dramas is you really see that these people put money to make these shows. Like, and I love that Koreans are very, and just Korea as a whole, like their government, their country is very intentional about giving us quality entertainment, whether that's K-pop, you know, whether that's K drama, you know, like you really see that these people put time, effort, and money to make these things. The last and the most important thing is definitely going to be the storylines. Their storylines are very, very unique. Like the plots that I see in these K dramas, it's like I would never see this anywhere else. I would never see this anywhere else. I like this people take time. And I feel like with K dramas, I think one person writes a drama. Like I think one person writes a show or a K drama. But you see, like, and I'm not comparing like in like the bad sense, but when we look at like other productions or other countries like Hollywood, um, you know, we have like 6 people writing one script. But with K dramas, I think just one person writes the script. I think that's why when you Google like, oh, who wrote this drama, only one name is going to pop up, and that is incredible. Like, wow, wow! Like one person sat and wrote this complex, intelligent, entertaining script. Like it's really, really. What's the word I'm looking for? Is it applaudable? Applaudable? Is that a word? It should be. But it's remarkable and it's amazing. I love that. Okay, so this is why you might like K dramas as well. One, they are short but impactful or entertaining. Now, of course, the word short may vary because a lot of people don't watch K dramas because, oh, they're long. Like 1 hour is long, you know. But if we look at the duration of episodes, it's actually not that long. A lot of these American shows have like, I mean, I was just watching Desperate Housewives like a few weeks ago. You know, we're having 23 episodes and each episode is like 45 minutes. So in other words, like one season is not even a whole K drama. Most K dramas is just like 16 episodes, one season, and then it's done. I feel like now it's become popular, which I hate, but now it's become popular for K dramas to have more than one season. Listen, I'm a strong believer that when it comes to K dramas, one season is enough. Like y'all put it in there because not all K dramas are 16 episodes. Some of them are 20, some of them are 18, some of them are 12, and then if it's like a limited K drama, it's like 8 episodes or even 6. Um, so I don't know why they're getting so comfortable with having like 13. Oh, 3 seasons, 2 seasons. I'm like, why? Like one was enough, so they're short, and you get everything. Like it's complete, it's a complete package, you feel me? And the second thing is the variety of genres. Like we have so many genres, and it's so annoying when I hear people say, I don't watch K-dramas, they're so cringe. I don't watch K-dramas, they're the romance is so cringe. It's giving. But please, this is not even about having an open mind. This is about just educating yourself. Listen, I understand that people have opinions. Now, one thing about me is I'm very passionate about K dramas. I love them so much. I'm very passionate about my K dramas. So when someone has something negative to say about K dramas collectively, it honestly triggers me. Like, I'm being honest. But I will respect that it's your opinion, but let your opinion have some sense. At least let your opinion have some sense. Does that make sense? Now, let's get real. How are you gonna sit there? Now, keep in mind, this is somebody that has never watched a K drama. At least I can lend you a few seconds of my time to tell me how much you hate K dramas if you've at least watched one or two. But you've never watched a K drama. You're just following people's opinions like a duck. You're just following people's opinions like, no, you hate K dramas. Oh my god, so do I. Like, have an opinion, like have your own opinion, try and see, and then okay, this is not for me. Guys, I cannot sit here and tell you, oh, I hate anime. Have I watched anime before? No, I just hate it. How do you know you don't like it? And no, don't tell me, oh, I've seen a clip online. No, have you actually sat and watched it? And you don't need to like sit and watch it just to prove your point. I mean, do if you want to do it, but don't, like, for you to say something like, I hate K dramas, I can never watch K dramas, like it doesn't make sense. Before, I used to have such an opinion about anime, but then I was like, Ruth, that's not a sensible opinion. Like, at least try an anime. And I like anime. I don't watch them as much as I watch other things, but I like anime. Like, I now can't come and sit here and say, oh, I don't like anime. Or even if I do say I don't like it, at least I'll have some reasons. But I really hate it when people that know nothing about K dramas have probably only watched like the cringe romance K dramas, and then they'll now come and say, oh, I hate K dramas. Educate yourself. Drink some water, sit back, relax. Educate yourself. Speak with sense. Speak with sense. Like, honestly. Yeah, so there's romance, there is slice of life, there is action, there is historical, there is drama, there is fantasy, there is, what else am I missing out on? I think that's about it. Yeah, so just find what suits you, honestly. What I'm trying to say is that we have something for everyone. There are people that don't watch, like, they love K dramas, but they don't do romantic K dramas. And that's fine. I'm judging, but I'm not. I understand. I understand your taste, that's cool. Like, I don't watch all kinds of K dramas. I don't watch horror K dramas because they honestly do too much. I find horror movies funny, right? But when it comes to Asian horror, ooh, buckle up. Buckle up. I just had to run away. I said, Lord, it's not for me. The third one is they are relatable. I love something that's relatable. And I think that's why I love Slice of Life, especially because they're showing relatable themes. So we have, is it friendship, we have family, we have career struggles, mental health struggles, self-discovery, and they do it so beautifully. Like, they do it so beautifully that, wow, all I can say is wow. And then the next one is the wholesome romance. I'm a lover girl. I love me some love. I honestly cannot watch anything that does not have romance. I mean, even if it's just a look of love, even if just give me, please, I'm begging, just give me a drop. I need to watch something that I cannot watch anything that does not have romance. Like, I'm sorry, I cannot, because I'll start shipping people that I have no business shipping, because I just want something. I just want some romance. So, and K dramas have definitely made that longing intense. Their romance is so wholesome. It's so real. It's so raw. And For some people it might be cringe, but that's how some of you are in relationships. Hey, let's be real now. That's how some of you are, just kicking your feet, texting your boo, texting your five. So don't judge. We're all people. I'm a person, you're a person. And then the next one is I love the community. I love the fandom that we have in K drama land. This really sounds like a cult. I am so sorry. It's a safe space, okay? Where yeah, it's a safe space. Yeah, so I just love the fandom. I love the community, like especially on Instagram. I'm sure they also have spaces on Reddit as well, and like Twitter and Threads. I have a group chat with like my sister and my friend. Like it's amazing. I have a close friend that we both love K dramas. Like just the conversations, and I'm sure, of course, this cuts across to like every show. Like, of course, you watch a show, you talk about it. Absolutely normal. Now let's tackle some of the misconceptions that come with K dramas. Now, the first one, the men look like girls, or they all look the same. Now, I'm not going to lie, okay? When you just start watching K dramas, or when you just start familiarizing yourself with Asian content, they are gonna look similar. That's true. I can't lie. They are gonna look similar, but just give yourself time. Very soon you now start. You may not know their names. There are people that have been watching K dramas for years and they do not know their names. They just know he acted in this or he acted in that. That's fine. That's cool. We don't judge. We don't discriminate. Everybody's welcome. But they do not look the same. Okay, they're different and they definitely don't look like girls. I remember a male friend of mine was asking me, but do these men ever grow beards? And I said they grow their beards, guys. They grow their beards. It's just that they have to shave it off, I guess, because it keeps them looking young. And Koreans are obsessed with looking a certain way. Their beauty standard is insane. But we're not going to get into that because I could not be bothered. And the next one is the romance being cringy and cheesy. I feel like I've already tackled this earlier. Like, I understand, I get it. I feel like that's just how Koreans are. I think it's part of the culture. Some people don't appreciate the slow burn. I think someone was saying that she hates how slow it is. And yeah, there are some K dramas where it's a bit fast paced. I also agree. I think us generally as K drama watchers, like, there's some K dramas where they overdo it, you know. But then when it comes to K dramas, it's natural for them to have a slow burn. Like, and it's just natural for them to have a slow burn. Like, it's not an American show where they're just clocked eyes across the room. Next scene, clothes are off. Why? I feel like just have that understanding. Just have an open mind, honestly. Yes, some of them can be too cringe. I know some of them are just like, what the heck is going on? But some of them, it's like, how something can be cringe, can be cheesy, but it's still nice. Like you can truthfully admit that, okay, yeah, this is nice. I feel like that's how most K dramas are. That's just how they are. Like even when you watch like reality shows, K drama or Korean reality shows, like they're just shy. Like that's how most of them are. Okay, and then lastly, I'm going to talk about how K dramas have impacted me, and I guess this will also be in addition to like why I like them. So the first one is they gave me real entertainment. Yes, when it came to Hollywood, honestly, I feel like the entertainment, yes, it was there, but when I switched to K drama, I saw a lit storytelling. I experienced a lit plot twists, a lit writing, a lit casting, a lit acting. Don't play with my people. And the second one, it cleansed my palate. It cleansed my palate from all this soft core porn that I was seeing in Hollywood. Guys, it's getting too much. Like, and I just really love K dramas, and I thank the Lord for K dramas because as a Christian, of course, you want to be very careful with what you're watching and what you're feeding yourself with, what you're letting pass through your eye and enter your ear. Okay, because it affects the soul, it affects the spirit. So I'm just so happy that with K dramas, you actually get to watch a story for what it is. Like, you get to, if two people are in love, you get to see them actually develop this nice relationship based on, conversation, friendship, thought, values, not just lust. I feel like with Hollywood, it's getting worse, it's gotten worse, and it's definitely getting worse. So I'm just happy that with K dramas, you know, it's nice. Like, let's have lovely conversation. Like I feel like even now with K dramas, like now like they actually even do kissing scenes properly. But back in the day, like their lips would just be like it was that clean. You get what I mean? So I feel like, if you're a Christian girly, or if you're just someone that's just so done with the entertainment industry, with the Hollywood movies, and it's getting too much, the nakedness, the nudity, the cussing, like, okay, they do cuss in K dramas, it depends on what you're watching, but yeah, if it's just getting too much for you, come on, girl, we got you. We got space for you. We got an extra seat. We got an extra seat. We got some snacks. Come over. Come over. We can accommodate you. We're happy to accept you. And then the third one is it helped me understand myself better. And this is just with like some of the dramas I have watched, like the slice of life dramas. Now, what I mean by slice of life is dramas that are based on real life issues. And some of the dramas that I've watched, for example, Liberation Notes, just how they explain certain things, how they show you and portray certain things, it's like, oh, now it makes sense. Now I see how this has affected me. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's a very like personal point, but and yeah, I just think when it comes to some of these dramas, it's definitely helped me understand situations in life, understand myself better, have a better perspective. So not only am I receiving entertainment, but I'm also receiving some form of educational content. So collabo, it's a combination. And then the fourth thing is it gave me friends, like and I guess this would be related to like the fandom and the community. There are a couple of apps actually that you can connect with people based on, like, I guess like K dramas, or I think Korean interests. I've forgotten the names of those apps. I used to use them back in the day, but like even one of my friends now, like we connected based on like how much we love K dramas, and we're still friends up to now. So I think like the fandom is just so special, honestly. Like just finding someone. I think again, my very first video on this channel, I was talking about how I'm not the best at conversations, but if I meet someone that loves or watches K dramas, it's like a switch in my brain is like, oh, yes, I can have a conversation with this person. Like, yes, yes, we can talk. We can talk. Okay, so we have come to the end of the video. And just before I close, as I promised, I'm going to be giving you guys four. Let's do four, okay? I'm going to have a separate video talking about my favorite K-dramas and all that stuff. Or just like, I guess, recommendations. But I'm just going to list four of some of my favorite K-dramas. So the first one is Crash Landing on You. This is on Netflix. This is a very popular one. I'm sure most people have already watched it. Go find it on Netflix. It's amazing. It's one of the dramas that found a way to include romance, action, mystery, comedy. Like it gave me everything, and it didn't feel like one was at the expense of the other, if that makes sense. Like everything was distributed properly. Like it was amazing. The second one is gonna be Reply 1988. This is a classic. It's also on Netflix. If you love shows that are about family, just community, heck, just watch it. You will love it. Just watch it. And then three, I'm going to give something for the people that like action. I'm going to give you two. So Bloodhounds, that's a short one. I think it's like 8 or 10 episodes. And then I'm going to give you Vagabond. I think those two should be on Netflix. And then I'm going to give you guys one more, and that's going to be a historical drama. Now, historical dramas get a bad rep, which is so unfortunate because I think that they're the most entertaining. They're the most entertaining. And for historical drama, I'm going to give you guys, there's a lot to pick from because I love historical dramas. Let's pick 100 Days My Prince, okay? I'm just going to give you guys 100 Days My Prince. All these dramas are on Netflix. Go watch them and let me know in the comments, what are your favorite K-dramas? Does this video make you want to try a K-drama? Will you try K-dramas? If you watch K-dramas, what are your favorite or top 5, top 3 K-dramas? And what got you into K-dramas? And yeah, I can't wait to hear from you guys, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Have an amazing rest of the day, and bye.